and welcome to Art Day. My name is Sarah and I'm the artist behind Geschichten, and today I'm gonna have part 4 of my recipe book. This is what it currently looks like. Doesn't look like much like a book, doesn't it? But I have been, hold on, let me help with the lights a bit more. Yeah, that's more like it. I have been working behind the scenes for 4 hours. And I did things that I didn't want to do on camera because they are so repetitive. You would probably have been falling asleep and dedicating 2 videos or one super long one to it. I thought, no. So let me tell you what I did. For one, of course, I did, as you can see, I did cut into my moleskin book. And that is because I did glue in all of the black cardstock. There's some, I think, that is empty. I didn't use all of the parts everywhere. Let me find one. Well, apparently in all year long, no, here's an empty one. So I glue them down, and for that I use this super heavy carpet double-sided tape by Tesa, and it really is really strong. To hold this down, I didn't want to have wet glue in my book because that would warp the pages, and I'm a bit picky about that since this paper is rather thin. So I thought, no, I'm gonna take that tape. And I also did take the tape to glue in the paintings, and I did chop off the corners of all of the 4 sides with the white paintings, and the ones that go towards the outside of the book, I did also chop off the black stuff. And I went through all of the book, sorted all of the paintings into all year, spring, summer, autumn and winter, and well, glued them all in. And as you can see, the signatures really warp, of course, if you put in that much cardstock. That was not a surprise. So along the way, whenever I felt, that's maybe a bit too big now, I did cut the signatures in the back. So there's, maybe showed like this, there's a couple of them, like 2 or 3 in this one, and there's another 2, 3, 4 in this one. So I didn't cut every signature, but whenever it went too bulky for my personal taste, and it is really warm and I have to get my fan here. I'm actually recording this part on a Friday, making this an exception because it's really hot in the studio, and I thought the part that I have to do today, I could actually use the heat for things to dry faster. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Just wanted to let you know that if you hear a weird noise, that's my wonderful fan getting some air in my face. So I've been cutting the signatures. The one thing that I haven't done yet and that I'm gonna do with you is cutting the back. So in the moleskins there's a lovely bag in the back with some nice tape here, and you can see it goes like this. And I wanna, since I'm putting the book back together and I'm gonna use pattern paper to wrap all around the book and make it look pretty, I don't want to lose the, I don't care actually for the band here, for the rubber band or whatever this is called, but I care for this. So what I'm going to do first is take my X-Acto knife, or one of them, and I'm going to cut the back. And I'm just being really careful and taking my time, and I'm going where the paper wants to rip from the cover, from the back cover, and that is here. So I'm just going in straight. Yes, I know you should never cut towards yourself, but I'm like 30-40 centimeters away, so don't worry. So I'm gonna cut into that and see if it helped anything. Did it help? Oh, it's really strong. Okay, so maybe one layer before that. Let's go with this layer. Might have to help it a bit. Might want to rip on you. Just be, well, kind of careful, but use a nice amount of force. Make it bend to your will, so to say. Okay, you go here. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut down here. Cut, cut, cut. Go. Maybe I should use my other cutting knife. It's a bit thinner in the handle. Let me get that. I'm using that one for albums currently at my ancestry project. That's why I didn't have this knife with my art stuff. So, come on, get it. It's glued in real heavy, but I'm gonna get there. I don't mind having the back page look raggedy. I'm gonna glue in cardstock or paper anyway, so I don't care. I just want that bag, and I don't want to make a new one. And I don't want to have it even more bulky and cover it up, so I'm just... might have to have a new one. It kind of rips as well. Okay, not pretty, but I can repair. I wanted this part here, the upper part, and I can definitely work with that. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Don't need that for now. And I'm gonna clean up the back here. Actually, the rubber band, well, I'm gonna leave the rubber band for now. If I can manage to put the book together in a way that this will actually fit around it, I'm gonna leave it. Then I'm gonna have little slits in the paper that I'm gonna use on this book. Otherwise I'm just gonna get rid of it and cut it. I don't care. But I have to add some more cardstock to the book. That is actually also something that I wanted to work with you guys on camera, because I only do it 5 times. And that is the separators between the seasons. So in the book here, you can see that I still have my post-its, and I want to replace them with these dividers. So let me take the first signature that has, there it is. This one has a page that needs the divider for the spring, actually. So this paper here is a bit longer. So the cardstock here is cut to 11.5 centimeters. This one's cut to 13. So I can put it like this and have like a centimeter of, what's it called? Words. Of a tag, thing, tab. That's the word on here. So this is 20 centimeters long, and I know I need 5. So doing some math, I know that I have 4 centimeters per tab, and I want 1 centimeter wide, a 1 centimeter wide tab. So what I'm gonna do now is take my ruler and just mark off 1 centimeter. And excuse me, try to have a straight line, 1 centimeter. And then 4 centimeters here. So, going to do the same thing on the next one. So mark 1 centimeter. Now I'm being really light with my pencil here so that I can erase lines that are visible after I've cut everything. There's a 1 centimeter mark. And now I need to have the mark at 4 and 8. I can actually extend those lines. Makes it easier for cutting. Next up, again, 1 centimeter. One long line down here. Oops. And then at 8 and 12 centimeters I need to mark. 8 and 12. Second to last, again 1 centimeter. Oh, that was not good. It's more like this. I had 12 centimeters last, so I'm going to mark at 12 and 16. And the last one, again, 1 centimeter. Come on, there we go. And now I can go with 4 centimeters from the bottom, because 16 and 4 makes 20. All right, I'm gonna cut that now, trying to be as precise as possible. Could maybe also use an X-Acto knife, but I think I'm faster with scissors. There is number 1, and I need a sip of cold water. Number 2. And I'm gonna round the corners of these tags, and also the part that goes towards the outer part of the book as well. But first, cutting. And you see, I really like to go assembly line style with these things. I find that, well, here's some information about me. I don't like unfinished projects at all. I like to have my projects or my paintings either done all in one day, and I don't mind sitting there for like 14 hours and paint. That's totally okay with me. But I don't like to come back to paintings or projects like the next day or whatever, a week after. With some projects like this one here, it's impossible to do that all in one day. So the trick that does it for me is going assembly line style, meaning I'm not having one page finished in the book and then go on to the next. I would probably fall off the wagon then. I do not if I have all the cardstock cut and only the signature is cut and no recipe in there so far. I'm coming back to the project and I'm pretty much working every day on it if I have time or it's a Monday. On other days I'm just working a couple of hours after I have done other stuff. So I have been recording not only on Mondays now for this project here. I've been actually working a couple of weeks ahead. So now that I record part 4, part 2 is gonna come out on Monday. So that's how far ahead I am. But I don't like to have unfinished projects. They make me so uncomfortable. So I want to have them done because I think about those projects a long time before I actually start them, and then I want to get done with it, you know. So all right, now here I do have the tags. You can see, and now I can go in with my corner chomper and around the corners. If I can get there. Aha, funny. Can I get to you? No, I can't. If I remove this, can I? Kind of. Hold on. I gotta find it. There we go. Got a little thingy in there. Well, I don't mind actually. But I need an eraser. Because of course there's pencil lines showing that I don't need anymore. So I can erase that. There we go. Same goes here. Well, I can erase all of them right away, all in one go. Again, assembly line. It really works for me, folks. I wonder, is there something like a trick to your projects where you can trick yourself that you don't have too many unfinished projects going on, or is it like really, really tricky for you and you have like a whole, I don't know, like a drawer full of unfinished projects? Let me know. I really want to know. So I'm gonna chomp all of the big corners here where I can have this corner helper on. Then I'm gonna take it off and cut the ones that I need some guidance help with from the lower side. There we go. It didn't cut on the other side. Did I not press down hard enough? Let's see. I'll do that again. Ah, there we go. That was the... Oh, that's shitty. Oh well. It's just cutting there. here. Last one. There we go. Corner jumper to the side. I'm taking care of decorations later. I'm not gonna worry about that now. For the tags, I mean. Just quickly gonna clean off my desk here. Because these corner cardstock things wanna go everywhere. So now I'm going to glue them in, which means I need to put down some tape. Going pretty much full length. I hope I'm not gonna ruin my desk like I did the other. This is really strong tape. I have to, hold on. I have to cut the tape on my other desk. You see that it wants to take away my wooden piece here. And I don't want to glue this tape to my desk because it will take off the upper layer. So I'm gonna go to the desk that I already ruined. Well, it's an old one, I don't care. But I'm gonna quickly cut those 4 strips. 1, 2, number 3, of course, doesn't. There we go. And number 4. They are cut. I'm just gonna put that down here. I don't mind that the glue doesn't go to like all the pieces and stuff. It lays flat enough for my personal taste. If you want to have all of the edges glued down, you might want to use a different kind of double-sided tape, and I just see that my audio is not recording. So I'm gonna record over the camera's recording. Sorry about that, the battery is down. Shoot. I hope that I can manage and have a decent audio. So number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 1. Nope, that's number 5, number 1. There we go. Correct. This number 2. Of course, I glued the wrong one. Great. So I have 2 number 2s, a number 3, and a number 1. Because I cannot. Oh well, let's cut a new one. I have 1 more strip that I can work with. This is so not what I wanted, but well, gosh. Let's put this to the side. So I have a 1, a 3, I have a 2, definitely. 1, 2, 3, 5, I need a 4. So I need 13 centimeters to cut this. 13. Okay, now I need 1 centimeter marked. So, what did we learn? Be careful on what side you're gonna have the glue strip. and always have extra cardstock at your house. So I need number 4, which is here. Oh, well. Okay, and again, corner jumper. Oh god, it's too hot to be kind of smart. Well. Corner number 1, corner number 2, erase the pencil line. It's just like an instant replay here. Okay. And now I turn it to the way that I want to glue it. And I'm gonna take a strip of glue. Put that down, and now I have a 4 that has no glue on it. Yay! Awesome! Let's clean up my work surface here. Just a little bit. Okay. And now I can glue things in. Also, I'm gonna start my vlogging camera. So if you hear a ding, that's my vlogging camera for the clips, the time-lapse slow-mo clips that I put in my videos. All right, first signature has number 1 right on the front here, because it is the first part, which is actually the all year part. So let's see, there's the point to put down the release paper. I'm going to take the help of the outside page now, because I want the tag to be visible. There's number 1. See? You can see it. Put signature number 1 down. Number 2. It's there. That is spring. Closing the signature, putting it on the right spot. Number 3, do you have a tag? Yes, you do. This is summer. Number 4. Is the spot for autumn. Not in there. And the final one is for winter. Okay, we've got that part done. So now's the interesting part. Getting all of the stuff aligned and put down the spine. So I have cardstock for that. It's a chipboard, whatever cardstock thing. It's a bag from a drawing notepad. So what I have to do now is make sure that I have everything aligned, be able to measure and stuff. So what I want to do is have this be, well, sitting there nicely. So I'm gonna make do with, they're actually a little bit too long, so I'm going to, yeah, let's make it like this on one side and the same on the other. Like that. And I need to hold these things in place. So I went to hubby's office and said, honey, do you have one of these suckers for me so that I can put in the book to have everything be stable and work with it. It might be, hold on, I'm gonna maybe insert the vlog camera footage here because I have to go off frame here. Because I need to, I need to do something like this. Position you with the other camera. Like this, like this, like this. Pull it over the edge. And then attach that sucker if it will fit. No, it won't. So I'm gonna take away those heavy bars. I don't care about marks in the book because I'm gonna have it covered anyways, but I have to align my signatures and everything. Okay. And then carefully slide it on. Okay. And screw it. Okay. So it's something like that. Now the upper part, I don't have to screw on so tight. Actually, let me put it like this. You can see a bit better. Don't want it to bend too much. I might have my head in the way, sorry. Just a little bit closer. Something like this. Okay. The other one goes here. And I'm gonna put it together rather loosely. I don't want to put pressure on it, otherwise it would be like this. But I'm just gonna put it down here and hold it in place. I just want this to be held in place so that I can cover the back here easily, you know. So putting down the signatures, all be tight. Now, measuring. Let's see where the widest part is. So I need to bend the leather cover away. That's 10.5. Is there any more than 10.5? 10.6. 10.5. 10.5. Okay. So I'm gonna cut a piece that should be 20 centimeters. No, it should be a little more. 20 centimeters was the inner part, so it should be 21 by 10.5. So I'm gonna do that. Can I move this without sliding too much? Yes, I can. 10.5 by 21. So let's see what this is. This is 21.3. Perfect. Try 10.5. 10.5. There we go. Sorry if I'm in my head in the frame. Okay, I'm gonna cut this with my scissors. Okay, let's see if it fits. That is pretty damn awesome. Yep, that looks good. So now I need to apply a combo of glues. For one, I want that cardstock to be glued down with that really heavy tape. But that will only hold the signatures there so much. So I'm also gonna apply something like a tacky glue. It's actually called crafting glue here in Germany. It's a white glue that is, or you can, sorry, I'm gonna use this one. It says craft glue. It dries transparent, but I don't care. It's washable with 20 degrees Celsius, which is perfect for kids. And it has no toxins in there and stuff. And it is working on paper, cardstock, leather, cork, felt, styrofoam, wood, but no plastic. So it pretty much glues everything that is in here. That's why I want to use it. But first, I have to put down another strip of this super gluey tape here. It's gonna probably ruin those scissors here, but I do have paint thinner or turpentine things, so I'm trying to clean this off. And maybe hubby could sharpen it once more. So I'm gonna cut the last little strip. Oh, no, stay down please. Don't rip. Hold on. I need 3 hands, folks. With this particular tape. This is so goddamn sticky, but well, I want it sticky, so why am I complaining? I'm not complaining. Alright, so I got that prepped. Now what I want to do is have a piece of paper towel ready, and now I need to remove my rings, otherwise they're gonna stick to everything. I'm going to arrange my signatures one last time. Everything be nice. Okay. Gonna take away the release paper of that tape. Remove that. And I'm gonna put that to the side, and I'm gonna use that lovely glue. Comes like, oh, you pull it like this. I'm going over the back of the signatures, just putting on some white glue. Might want to help with your fingers or a brush or something. Just to not have any bumps and lumps, but also to have all of these pieces really be glued so that no stray paper that might want to get loose is actually getting loose. Adding some more. If you're in the States or UK or something, I think you have access to tacky glue, I think the company called it. It's also white glue, and it's quite strong. It's actually super expensive here, so I'm making do with what is available on my part of the planet, and for a reasonable price, and that is going with a carpet tape and white glue. Okay, gotta clean that bottle, and now I'm going to put down that cardstock, making sure that I do have the white, the black stuff here, the leather part, go over it. Okay. Gonna hold that down. Now I'm gonna let it dry. This has to sit for a while. And I have to put some pressure on it, so I'm gonna put down a box on it, or a book or something. Oh, let's go with a box. There are the washi tapes in here. So I'm just gonna put that down. That has pressure enough, I think. Well, maybe a book or two. Getting some books. Boop, boop. That will sit now for a while, and I'm gonna come back to this either later tonight or on Monday. I think later tonight, because I want to film the last part on Monday if I can. So I'm trying to have this done this week. because then I can go back to other projects that I couldn't work on this week. By the way, I didn't show you yet. Hubby also worked for my project. This is a piece of wood that he did laser cut and engraved the word Jews on, and he also oiled it so that the wood grain would be a bit more visible. What I also want to show you is what it's gonna sit on, and that is gonna be this paper. It's from the Flow magazine. I'm gonna use this as the inside and that as the outside for wrapping the book. Should be enough. But I'm gonna leave it for now, and I'm gonna see you in a hot editing second. But I'm gonna actually work on other stuff now. See you in a second. Good morning, folks. Well, it's a whole new day for me. It's just a second later for you. It's actually Sunday morning. And I thought I'm quickly gonna record the next part because, for one, I want to again have this project done. And also, it's another of these very hot days, so I can actually, well, use that to my advantage. You can see here I did glue everything down. The spine is holding. I can almost lay the book flat, which is pretty cool for when I put in the recipes, and also in my kitchen when I read daily on what juice I'm gonna have. This is a really nice thing. It's a tomb almost, but still I can lay it flat. The spine is huge. So what I'm gonna do next is make it pretty. And for that, I'm taking a piece of wrapping paper that I got from a Flow magazine book. And let's see if it actually is big enough. So I want to go something like this. Oh, it wraps around here, that's fine. It does the same here, that's fine. So what I can do is well, make it pretty. What I want to do maybe is cut into the paper where the corners of the spine is. So that way I know where to place things. Now comes the tricky part. Turning this sucker without moving the book from the spine. Sorry if I'm in the shot with my really weird hairstyle. It's actually, like I said, it's early in the morning on Sunday. I had a coffee, I had a juice, which I actually filmed and is in one of the earlier taco clocks, I think number 200. And, well, yeah, I filmed that. I had the juice and then I went to the studio right away. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. I'm not decent, I'm not pretty, I'm not anything. But I thought I'm quickly record this and then I can make myself human and then I can cook and set the table for my board game friends that will come over later. So what I'm gonna do here, instead of cutting this piece, I'm just gonna crease it and put it inwards. Let's check again. Perfect, pretty much perfect. Yeah, we're good. So what I'm going to do now, for the spine, I'm not, I don't want to use, what's it called, gel medium. For the spine, I just want to use that tape, and that is because I want to make sure that nothing seeps through the cardstock here and glues pages together in the book. I think it wouldn't, but well, better safe than sorry. So I'm just gonna work with the super sticky scissors. Come to mama. I'm just gonna work with the tape. Am I in screen? No, I'm not. Because why? Oh gosh, Sarah. And I'm gonna use a combination of that tape and gel medium for the sides. I have to protect the front and back a bit. There might be some spilling in the kitchen happening, so I don't want this to be awful. And the gel medium actually protects the paper a bit. It's kind of like a varnish, but not really. So let me get that tape down. Come on, tape. Really? Why are you giving me a hard time? Because we can, Sarah, we can. Okay. This tape is awesome and horrible all at the same time. But well, slowly, steadily getting there. Okay, I'm gonna remove the release paper here. I'm gonna glue one more strip in the middle. There's like 1/2 centimeter uncovered, which I'm not very fond of. So let's have a 3rd strip. Right here. To be off camera to cut the tape because the table is kind of in the way for the scissor blades to go through that tape. Oh, come on, please. Work with me. Thank you. Tape. Sheesh. All right. Got it. So I'm gonna release this strip of tape, make it sticky too. And I'm gonna clean up the edges and then put it down to the paper here. And by cleaning up the edges, I mean just folding the tape back a bit on itself. Not too far though. Just that I don't have any overlap there. All right, now, moment of truth. Can I manage to put this down and not have everything suck? It seems I can. All right. Oop, that were my scissors. Sorry. All right. Now, gonna go to the front first, and for one, have this really be nicely stuck there. I actually like just the tape. Maybe I'm but I think I need a bit of gel medium there nonetheless. So I'm just folding in the paper here. Gonna clean up those edges in a second, but that would be the front. Let's clean this up by having a bit of a triangle cut in there. So I don't have to be super neat. There's gonna be a cardstock on top, but that would be that. I think I could actually get away with just taping on the inside, which I'm gonna do. So let me prepare shorter strips though on the other table. Okay, going to start with this one. And just wrap that part around it. Now for the upper. Like that. Lower like that. So now I need to measure this once more. This is, let's see, oh, it was a bit too, I don't know. Was a bit too strongly done there, so I gotta repair that. But I think I don't need that big of a strip. Do I have any left? No, I don't. So I'm gonna cut a piece of cardstock to size. Something like here. Just make a mark with my fingernail. Cut it. Have a strip of glue. There. A short one up here. And another short one down here. Gonna quickly cut it. Get rid of the paper. And glue this down. So now this really gives me a little bit of a hard time. But I'm gonna manage by cutting a piece of paper. Putting it over that part. I'm gonna just use a bit of the white tacky glue that I used before, smudging the glue out so that I don't have any bumps and lumps. And glue it over this piece. Okay. While I wait for this to dry, I'm gonna clean up my table. And I'm also gonna clean this part here. So that was the bag from the back side. And I'm going to clean this up by cutting the paper alongside the black strip here, just to the bottom. Same on the other side. And then I'm gonna use the divider that didn't work as a back. First I'm getting rid of, oh, hold on, I have to move a bit. First I'm getting rid of the actual tag. So I'm just gonna cut this part. Don't need that. It fits pretty much perfectly onto the bag here. I'm going to use some washi on this particular piece. So first, again, I'm going to take the white glue, smudge it out to be really flat, but cover as much surface as possible. And then I'm going to glue down the cardstock. Let it sit for a second and clean up my hands. And I'm gonna get some washi tape. And let's see what I want. I have blue and yellow as a color. So what do I want? Blue and yellow. I think I like blue and I like those stripes here. So I'm going to use this. And where's the beginning? Here it is. Go from here to here. And just wrap it around. And cut the excess. Oh, come on. See if it worked. Yes, it did. So I have a new folder there, and I can now, I think this is dry. Yeah, kinda. Gotta go to the back side of the book now. It's gonna get a bit more difficult now because I kind of want to have the Gummiflitsche, which is the rubber thing. So I'm just making an incision there. Can I? No, I can't actually. Ah, that sucks. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not glued all the way through. So I'm just going to pull this out. Oh, come to mama. There we go. Whew. I'm going to make an incision up here. And that's way too big. Great, Sarah. So I'm gonna glue a ton, probably, likely. So be careful, more careful than I was on this particular one. Whatever. Need a little bit more of an incision here because I have to be able to feed this through. Am I gonna be? Yes. Okay, getting there. Now I have to get this through the book again, which is going to be difficult. I'm working with my X-Acto knife to kind of push it through to the book. I wish I could show you, but the paper is kind of in the way. So I'm doing something like this, pushing this through, push, push, push. Hold it in place. And there we have the ribbon on the other side. So okay, first thing I'm gonna glue this down with just a piece of normal tape adhesive. to not have it too heavily pulled, so I just need something like this. I can carefully pull back the rest. There we go. Okay. Again, I'm going to fold around the paper, but make sure that I do that when the lid is closed, because then I don't have any, or I'm not supposed to have any ripped pieces. Okay. Folding down the shorter sides. Folding it when it is closed. There we go. And now that I have everything creased, I can actually work on that. So I can, for example, have a cut here, because I'm not going to need it. I want to have it like this. That's great. And same goes for the other side. Cutting a bit of the paper here. Also on the front, of course. It just folds in way neater. All right, again, I'm gonna have the glue fest. With the pocket here, I do have a whole glue strip, and the pocket is gonna sit on top, something like this. But still, I need a bit of glue. So I'm going to take my tape again. Now I'm going bit by bit by bit. First, the long strip. That is going to sit here. Now I'm only gonna go to the crease, no further, like this, so that I don't have any ripping going on here. Next up, I can have 2 small strips. And then of course, I'm ripping my injury because I had an accident with a knife. Great. Because the scissors just sit on top of it. I'm kind of too lazy to go downstairs now for a band-aid. So I'm just gonna wrap this around for the last few bits of tape that I have to cut. And I'm gonna cut another strip. maybe I should get a band-aid because I'm working with glue, so I'm back in a hot editing second. This is way prettier, no? Ta-da! Band-aid. Now, where was I? Oh, I wanted to have those small strips, right? Yeah. Wanted to have these. So, I think, where's my scissors? There. I could actually get rid of most of that flap here. Don't need that. Not all of it, but most of it. And I can, yeah, I can do something like this. Now I, of course, the paper already stuck down. That wasn't that great, Miss King, but well, I can manage to put the strip here. Sorry for the head in the shot. I'm really trying not to, but with these kinds of projects I sometimes have to. So, pulling the strip and gluing this down. Again, I will have the pocket on top, so I don't mind if some things aren't ultra perfectly aligned. So doing the same here. Again, where's the pocket? Ah, there. This goes something like here, so I need it here. To hold this down. Gonna get rid of that paper. I'm gonna do the same at the back of the pouch here. And then I'm gonna put this in. And press it down. There's a pouch. Probably not gonna put anything in there, but who knows, maybe recipes before I put them into their respective sections or something. So now, I think it was earlier in the video that I showed you what hubby did for this project, but before I do that, I wanna see. Yeah, if I'm being careful, I can have the thing here hold stuff down. I will not use it very often, but maybe once in a while. Also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to repair this bit here by squeezing in a bit of the white glue. Not much, just a little smidge. I'm going to glue this down. There we go. Rip repaired. But what hubby did, I think I showed you, was this wooden piece here. And I want this on the front, and I want to have a bit of cardstock behind it. So while this bit dries, I'm gonna measure where I want something to be cut, and I want, so he has 2 rounded edges, 2 non-rounded edges, which is totally awesome, very stylish. I just said I want to please have a plate with the word juice on it. You design the rest, and I really love what he did there. I need my ruler to measure. So I have a centimeter here, something like this. It's 11, so at the number 12 and then also a centimeter in this direction. So at the 7. And I'm going to cut this part. Sorry. And gonna cut this, and also here. And then I'm gonna round the corners on the lower right and the upper left, pretty much mirroring the way it was put down here. See? I'm going to put down a piece of tape at the end, at the back here. Again, I'm gonna cut it at this secondary table. And for this sign here, I'm gonna use the white glue. It's designed for wood, so it should work just fine. Put a few beads down, and then I'm gonna smudge it with my finger. Clean up my finger. Fingers, also the thumb. Ah, sheesh. And I'm gonna glue this down. And I hope I'm not gonna mess it up. So. This glue will dry clear, so any white beads there you will not see in the end. I'm just gonna let that sit for a second or two. And while I do that, I'm quickly gonna check on my PC how long the first clip was, so that I know if I can actually finish this book today. I think I can manage with some clever editing of any weird pauses or something in between. I can manage to actually finish this. So what I want to do now, for one, is put this down. Have the release paper here. I'm not going to show you how I'm going to put down all of the recipes, but I'm going to do something like that. Gonna let that sit here, and while it sits, I can clean up one thing at one of the tags. Now, I'm gonna let that sit. You won't really see the time difference, but I'm gonna go downstairs and get the notebook for all the recipes. And I'm going to show you one piece that I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm back and I'm having lots of things around me. So I've got letter stamps and number stamps. I've got 4 washi tapes. I've got different kinds of ink. I'm gonna tell you in a minute what I decided to have. I have a acrylic plate. This is a Faber-Castell Eco Pigment. That is actually from the last art box. I'm gonna try this one. And I've got a stamp set also from the last art box where I'm going to use those little flags here. So, and what you can see, I do also have acrylic blocks and stuff next to me. So the recipe, or the thing that I wanted to show you, I'm color coordinating for the 4 seasons, and I just realized I need a 5th one, and for that I want red. Red. Because I like red. So I need a red washi tape. I'm going with this one here. So these are all the seasons, all the markers here. So what I'm gonna do first is color code my tags here. I should actually turn the book so that it's easier for me to access. So I'm just going to wrap this around, cut off the excess, scissors, spring. It's gonna be green. Putting them around the washi, cutting off the excess. Would probably have been easier would I not have rounded the corners, but that's totally fine for me to work a bit more on that. Summer, of course, is going to be yellow. Ouch. That was my wrist. I'm really getting old here, folks. Sheesh. Alrighto. Wrap this around again, cutting off excess. And then favorite season, autumn is also going to be my favorite color, orange. Oh, tape ripped. Okay. And for winter, I'm going to take the same blue tape that I also had taken for the pouch in the back, which I think is a nice little detail to have repetition there. Okay. Blue is here. And of course, also here, I'm going to cut the excess. One thing that I'm also going to do once I'm finished with this project is to clean this scissors. I do have an adhesive remover here, and I'm going to clean the blades of the scissors so that I don't have to buy new ones, but I can actually use the ones that I have again, because they're really sticky now. So these are the color coordination things. I chose a recipe that actually, the one that I made this morning, that I'm going to make the page for, I think. I have all the recipes listed, which one is for which painting, and I'm having 67 pina colada creams. So I'm looking for autumn, and I'm looking for 67. That is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is pumpkin colada. Gonna bend the spine a bit. Okay. Lies almost flat, which is great. So I'm going to put the acrylic plate behind it. And then orange was the color I use for autumn. I could actually have something support this part of the spine. There's the spine bending going on. Oh, there we go. Yep. All right. Orange is the color, so I'm having orange, and here I have a light and a dark, so that's going to be for the yellow, that's going to be for orange. And I will stamp things for one. Where's my, oh, there are the letter stamps. I'm gonna stamp the words pumpkin colada cream. Pumpkin colada cream, so I'm going to use the letters that I need. Don't need an H, minus no, but I need a P. Okay. C, don't need that, don't need a T, I need an R. Colada cream, pumpkin, no. I need an M, I need a U, nope, nope. Yes, no, 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 nope. Colada, yes, I need an A, of course. I don't need, oh, I need an I for the pumpkin. Also, I need letters. I And I need a G. Do I have a G? I do, but I did put it away. Let's start with the easy things first. I'm gonna stamp the name with the dark orange. Gonna have this behind it, not to have anything seep through. Can you see? No, you can't really. So let's move a little more south. Now you can see. So, come to mama. P. A U. Where's the U? There. And I'm gonna stamp him crooked on purpose because I'm not able to actually... Oh, I could use the lines maybe. So let's try. P-U... still crooked. I don't mind actually. I'm gonna put them so that I can read them. I need an M. This was a really yummy juice this morning. Though I liked the one that we had yesterday with pumpkin a little bit better because it was less creamy and more juicy, so more fruity. Another P. And now I need a K. Oh, really? Oh no. Tricky parts too. That's the one thing I'm not really fond of when it comes to rubber stamps with wood. You have things like that happening. But well, it might add to the character of the book. I don't know. It's fine. For me, I think. Or I just make it to be fine, because what else can I do? Pumpkin, I need an N. I'm not gonna make a whole book over again just because it did not stamp perfectly. Pumpkin. Ooh. Now, colada. Did I have an L? Oh, no, I'm missing the L. Where's my L? I need the L and a G. There's the G for later. I need an L. Forgot to get the L. There it is. Pumpkin. Colada, that's O next. Now the L, and we all learn how to spell colada. Do, 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 do. Excuse me. ADA. the D. Ooh, don't move the book, Sarah. A, D, and another A. And the last word is cream. So the C and the M, there we go. This time I'm gonna start at the last bit. So I want them to, like I said, stamping on purpose in a crooked way makes it adorable instead of looking awkward. If I want to stamp straight and I'm crooked, I'm not going to be fond of that. But if I stamp crooked on purpose, it's way more adorable. So, and with the shorter names of the recipes, I can play more with how to position those stamps here. But for now, that's the name. Okay. I need the flags now. Actually the only stamp I'm gonna use in this recipe book from the also newly received art box. Oh gosh, they're tight on this plastic sheet. Wow, you really have to work to get the stamp released. And I'm going to put it, on a block. Kind of like a straight line. And I'm going to use the light orange now. To stamp those flags. And I think I need 2 more. Yeah, 2. So I'm just gonna ink up the left 2 ones because they're gonna be stamped on the right. Gonna line that up as best as I can. And stamp. Kind of okay. Not the greatest stamping in the whole wide world, but that's totally fine. So now I'm gonna clean the stamp. with a paper towel for now. I'm gonna clean it later with water. But I want to keep going with the stamping here. So now I need the recipe. I'm going to stamp numbers now. And G for grams. Don't need that. Just need the numbers. So first one is 240 grams. Don't move, book. 240. There we go. Again, I'm taking the darker ink again. And on all the autumn recipes, I'm going to play with the combination of light orange, dark orange. They're not all going to be the same, but I'm only going to show you one here. I think you get the idea. 240 grams. And the next one is 175. So one 75. And another G. Um, 250. Um, 230. All the numbers. And then I need the division sign. I actually need it. Or that one, the minus. So, but first I have the 230. Also a G. And I need a T and a S also. For the teaspoon, there is a S. Where's the T? Give me a T. There it is. So now I need the one before and that minus thing. Because I need 1/4 of a teaspoon. The one. This is gonna be a bit tricky to stamp, but I hope I can manage. Something like that. Not pretty, but well, it's 1/4 and I know what it means. And then a T and an S for a teaspoon. And I can close the ink. Now I can actually write. I'm gonna write in German because, well, I'm a German person, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm actually writing there. So the first thing is coconut milk, which is Kokosmilch. Second one is peach, which is Pfirsich. Third one is pineapple, which is ananas. Fourth one is pumpkin, which is Kürbis, as depicted here. And the last one is pumpkin pie spice. And I'm gonna leave it as it is because we actually don't really have a German word for that because it's a typical American kind of thing. So that's pumpkin pie spice. Boop. And that's pretty much it. That's one page down, 72 to go. But that is my recipe book. And then I can, whenever I want to make this recipe again, I can just read it up. I might have some vitamin information written down here on this cardstock part with white gel pen for if I want to have certain vitamins be present a lot in a certain day of the week. But usually I just go with seasonal things and that of a wide variety, and that pretty much takes care of all of the vitamins that hubby and I need throughout the day. But I keep the option open here. But for now, this is my recipe book. I hope you enjoyed watching along. Maybe you got inspired to do your own recipe book. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. The blog post will be up now that this video is live because this is the last part of it. So you can see all the close-up photos, all the materials I used throughout the throughout all of the parts of this show to make this recipe book. I hope you got inspired, like I said, and thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'm gonna see you next week. I'm gonna work on the random act of kindness for July, and I hope to see you then. Have fun, folks. Take good care, and I'm very happy that you watched till the end. Have fun, folks. Happy day. Bye, bye, bye.